Okay, people, pay attention.
Check this out.
Yo, what up? What's going on, cool people? It's your homeboy, Good Guy Jay.
It's your homeboy Les.
And you are now listening to
Let's Cook.
what we do here.
Tell you everything that you think you know and all the shit that you need to know.
All right. So, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. We are not with the flim flam this evening. It's go time.
Young versus old. It's
So-
getting out of hand.
Okay, so
Have you seen the news this week?
I don't pay attention to shit. What you talking about?
I'm talking about hip hop wise.
What, you mean other than Cardi saying she got a baby?
Nah, we're not talking about Cardi. I'm
What do
talking
you-
about this new era disrespect between old generations and new generations.
Oh, you mean Lil Xan saying Tupac is boring?
Oh man, not.
Let's go ahead and start there.
He jumped out the window with that one.
You know, I mean, he's a white boy that's name is Lil Xan, so I don't know why people are so upset. That boy looks 12 years old. He does not know what Tupac is outside of the new Unsolved Biggie Tupac mystery TV show
That shit
on
was
USA.
horrible. That shit was so horrible.
It is what it is. I'm taking it for what
It's
it is.
horrible.
I take it for a cop drama, not an autobiography of Pocket Big, because none of them cats look like him and none of that. But it's a cop drama. That's what it is. This is a detective show. It's just like Law and Order and all of that. That's the wave now.
Correct. That's it was terrible. Lil Xan. I had never heard of his music. I had never heard of
I
who
didn't
he
know
was.
anything about him till
You
this
know,
came up.
in a world of PR, they said no exposure is bad exposure, right? Or something along that line.
Something like that.
And he went from 0 to 100. Like, he is now mentioned. He is trending. He is the topic. But older niggas are not liking this. Like, they are really tight about this. Like, niggas are coming to see him, where he's at, where he be at. And it reminds me of another gentleman, the Takeshi 69 nigga.
Oh, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Yeah.
I apologize for saying your name wrong, young fella. But he is all over everywhere right now. And it's not looking good for the boy.
Man, and see, that has nothing to do with a young versus old thing. That just has to do with...
Absolutely.
No, listen to what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because you were speaking like young versus old in the context of hip-hop. The stuff with guys like 6ix9ine is not even in that vein. It's not the same vein. It's you being a young cat out here doing dumb shit, and old heads in the world are checking you. Young cats in the world are checking you because you out here free balling. You know what I'm saying? You just out here renegading it, and cats is calling you on it. Like that's a whole different thing, because most of his issues are not hip hop based. It's not even older fans not liking his style of music. No, it's street niggas or play street niggas, or I'm the junior street nigga seeing this cat and feeling some type of way because he out here Ramboing it on a record. Hit the 50, think he got the spiffy, never had the hickey,
I'm upset that you even know how to get into that. But me personally, I think it is a old versus a new thing. And this is why I said, what does Game know about this nigga? Why is Game jumping on this nigga so tough? Why,
what you mean, why is he jumping on?
Like, Game is like, yo, he's fake at what he does.
You talking about with Tekashi, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, no, see, that's some street shit.
Hold on, listen.
That's blood shit.
But wait a minute. The nigga goes, he faking, he ain't really about that, and his music's whack. Like, we taking it all the way there. Like, all aspects of your life are whack.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? He just fuck you as a staff record label and as a motherfucking crew. is what he did to that nigga.
Hey.
I'm just saying, if you felt in your heart that the nigga with the rainbow hair wasn't that whack, would you be okay with him doing what he does? Like, if you didn't think his music was trash, would you fuck with him?
I don't think when he said it, it was like that. I think he was saying like the icing on the cake is
that you're whack as fuck too.
Like so all the other shit that that's why he ended it with and your music's whack. Like because so it's almost like your saving grace of any kind. At least we could have said you're a talented cat. You dumb as shit doing stupid stuff. You fake, you phony, you fraud. But at least you got a little style. He's like we don't even have that going for you. That's what Game is saying.
A lot of these old rapper niggas are not happy with this nigga. Like, a lot of them hate him. Like, I don't know. Hold on. Wait a minute. So, I don't know what possesses niggas to go to Texas as a whole and speak illy of motherfucking Rap A Lot. I don't know what city you from, what state you from. You don't ever talk about the Prince and them niggas, bro. That's not drama that you want.
Right.
Like, them niggas really control
some folks
Texas.
Like, you really don't want that smoke for real.
For real. Like, them niggas is not playing with you in Texas.
But see, now this is where I'll say it falls on some young niggas.
But hold on. Wait a minute. Didn't those niggas get into the point where they hate your music, too? They hate your music, too. Now I'm starting to feel like, yo, are they really just hating on this nigga because he a younger nigga and it's not the shit they listen to? Or do they really dislike this nigga for the shit? Like, what nigga needs to check into your fucking city to pay his fucking bills? Truthfully.
Again.
Truthfully.
Listen, I'm grown, so you can't punk me like that. Like, I've never been extorted a day in my fucking life. You understand? Here's my thing. You know how I go out there in Cali, period. And you know how I go when somebody got a G check you. Now, a lot of these little kids out here, these artists out here, are getting, like, they getting Debo'd out here. They getting Suge Knighted out here. You know what I'm saying? Folks is taxing these kids because these kids ain't really plugged in like that. Like, even back in the day, you know how gang culture is in certain places. You know how it is out in L.A. and in Cali. You know how it is in Chicago. You know, even if it ain't necessarily gang culture, but street culture. You know what I'm saying? So back in the days, if you come in somewhere and you just want to be secure in where you at, somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, they'd be like, look, hey, I know them young boys out here wilding. My guy ain't from here. Like, look after my guy while he out there. Now, the real G's would do it. They actually build friendships with people. You know what I'm saying? So now, if I'm in your city, I'm not from where you from. And I come in town, I'm going to be like, yo, I'm falling through. I got my homie with me. I'm going to be ripping and running. Take care of my guy. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm sending somebody, I'm like, yo, I'm sending my little mans out there, sending my cousins or whoever out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving them your contact. Look after them while they out there because, you know, they don't know the city like that. They don't know what the pitfalls are. That's how the older cats used to handle it. These young dudes are repping this gangbanger shit so hard, like, we ready to murder and mash on everybody. These kids out here is like, is it really like that? Because if it is, show me. If not, now I'm gonna tax your ass.
But that ain't changed since we was coming up. Them niggas like that shit. We been like that. Niggas been like that.
You're right, but here's the difference. The young niggas, the young cats out here, they never either learned, paid attention to, or got schooled in the etiquette of it all. You know what I'm saying? The protocol, rather, not etiquette, the protocols of it. And then on top of that, we live in the social media age. So you bang some shit one time, some little kid, like back in the day, we knew, okay, a little kid might want to get his stripes. So if he see a celebrity or he sees somebody notable, he might try to jack him or something like that. These kids now was like, okay, you say you gangster like that, we gonna press the issue on site. You come into my town, you on your records like you run this town, you run that town. So now folks from that town want to be like, all right, what's really real? We ain't never seen you around here. So like, in part of it is the fault of the streets, because if you don't want nobody disrespecting your culture, stop selling your culture like that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no reason in the world. I can never tell a person who they are, what they are, right? But there's no reason in the world why I should be seeing Soulja Boy and Chris Brown banging on each other over social media. There's no reason why I should see you go to somebody's hood and you done blasted about how you gonna roll up in somebody's hood flexing real hard like, yo, I run this, like it ain't some little whacked out person out there that's like, I want you to prove your statement. Back in the day, we had, like, even in the 2000s, we had Tip. You know what I'm saying? Tip had did some real stand-up stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a touchdown, me and you got a problem, and I'm touching down in your town, this your town. So I'm going to respect it, like Game said about Beans. They both felt the same way. Like, yo, if I touch down in your city and it's on like that, I need to find out if it's really on like that. So I know what's going on. But these young kids, they live their life vicariously through what they see on TV and see on social media, and that's translating over to these rap artists that are just kids that got thrust in the light. If you don't have no older cats around you to tell you don't be reckless, you're going to get caught up in shit.
Let me tell you something, my G.
That ain't even got nothing to do with rap.
I feel you on all of that. But you don't got to be a motherfucking month old into some rap shit to where they put you in a rotation and they tell you, listen, these are the states that you're going to. And whoever tells you about the states that you're going to, when they point to that big motherfucker all the way on the West Coast, and that shit's name is Texas, that should come with a motherfucking warning sign. Thou shalt not talk crazy about Jay Prince.
Nobody is telling these kids. We saw it firsthand. Sir, we knew how many beefs Jay Prince squashed because he would have came and detonated it all. Sir, we know that, but these kids, they don't know who Jay Prince is.
But see, let me tell you where
they don't know what Rap-A-Lot is unless they from Texas.
Where it differs at. When you start talking crazy about how the old rappers ain't shit. This nigga said at 21 game you was a bitch crying on whatever TV show game was on.
Oh, you talking about
the love shit?
The dating game shit.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this is my thing. Now, not only are you niggas locked in a battle about it being about old versus young, because you don't like the music I make, and I think the music that you made back in your time was whack as fuck. Now you've thrown gang culture into this shit, which is destructive as fuck. Number one, right?
Like I said, that starts it. That's before the music.
Hold on. No. Because trust me, there's plenty niggas out there right now that's in gang culture, in subpar gang culture, and you call a nigga fake and shit, niggas is going to brush that off. So niggas not taking that. Where shit get personal at for rap niggas is when you start talking about niggas' music. When you say your music is fucking trash or you fucking garbage, the niggas feel touched in some type of way. Niggas can call Game a fake blood for forever. He been hearing that shit his whole life and shit. But you tell that nigga Game the documentary was whack as fuck, that nigga is liable to kill you. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga take that shit serious about the documentary, my nigga. Just like Nas take Illmatic, Jay take Reasonable Doubt. Like them type of albums, niggas is ready to die by that. And this new little nigga, what's his name, 69?
It's Tekashi 69.
This nigga believes in his heart. He is the biggest, baddest nigga from New York. So you talking crazy to him about gang shit ain't meaning nothing. But when you touch this nigga's spirit about that album and them EPs being garbage, nigga, you done put it in a whole different bracket.
Hold on, wait. I'm going to stop you right
different
there.
Bracket.
I'm going to stop you right there. Tekashi ain't getting jumped at the airport behind niggas thinking he's a whack rapper. He getting jumped at airports and at venues and shit.
He got jumped at the airport?
Yes, nigga, he got jumped at the airport.
That's crazy.
He got jumped at a hotel.
It's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
But he invite that type of energy, though.
And that's my point. That shit has nothing to do with people not liking his music.
Hold on.
You said
wait a minute.
It is about folks not liking his music. He ain't getting his ass whipped because he whack.
Listen to me.
That's different.
If this nigga would have never made a record, nobody would know this nigga. It is only about because he is a musical artist looking like he look, and not the people thinking that. Then
you need to alter what you're saying.
No,
listen to why I say that, because again, where you're going at, it has nothing to do with the actual music. It has to do with him being a notable figure. Because if his ass just became a fucking YouTube,
if he
listen,
didn't make music,
listen.
it wouldn't be no